Hello, so this is Matt Schnepp from CSC101 Section 204 here to present my final project about the Speedway. So what today's presentation really is going to cover is what is the Speedway. It's going to tell you where it is, it's going to tell you what different activities are offered there, and hopefully what's going to bring people to the company. It's going to cover things like the cost, also how the business hours are, how late it opens, how early it opens. Also is going to cover a bit of advertising as well. We're going to look at the different commercials that have been made for the company, and also for contact information as well. So really what the Speedway is designed to be is just a source of affordable fun for the entire family. You can see with the short list here below, it offers things like batting cages. You can see over there in the picture to the right. It also offers go-karts and a mini golf course as well. So some simple reasons as to why someone would want to visit the Speedway is because it's outdoor summer fun. If you're looking to get people outside out of the house on a nice sunny day, the Speedway is a very good, convenient place to do that. Now just underneath on the slide we have the business hours, covers all the different days of the week. Plenty of time for visitors to come in, spend as much time as they want at the company. Is open a little bit later towards Friday and Saturday for the weekend rush. So this slide right here is dedicated to all the prices offered at the Speedway. Now you can see up at the top, all the prices are per person. There's no difference between adult and kids prices. Now they do vary a little bit. You'll see if a visitor were to buy, see for the go-karts, good example, they do 5 rides as opposed to 1. It's going to save them money if they do an activity repeatedly. That's why there is a combination package down there at the bottom. Really just all with the goal of saving the guest money and reinforce them to come back at a later date if they enjoyed it. You can see it has for $15 you can do 2 go-kart rides, 1 game of mini golf, and get 15 pitches at the batting cages, as opposed to buying the 2 go-karts, mini golf, and batting cage all at once. It's going to be more than $15. So it's really all to save the visitor some extra money, help the company out in the long run. So the next slide here is dedicated to advertising for the Speedway. You can see in the middle there's links towards the 2 websites that the Speedway offers. Those are very helpful links to anyone that is looking into information for the Speedway. It really will tell them anything that they might need to know. It will just give information about the business itself. It also will provide maps or directions if they need help finding their way. It also gives information about the surrounding area, basically what there is to do around the Speedway. There's also a list of helpful information there as well. So if you click on that first link right now, here is the main website. There up top is more information about the Speedway, pretty much everything that's already been mentioned already. It has mini golf up there. It references the go-karts, also the batting cages. Now the links are right there in the very center and help out the user a little bit. The first one is directions. Give a click on that. It'll bring them towards Google Maps. They can put in their address as well as the Speedways. If they need help finding their way towards the business, just make the travel much more convenient for a potential visitor. The next link that is available for use is really just about Kingston, Rhode Island itself. If a family might be making a whole day trip to the area, they might want to see what's around the Speedway in case they want to do any sightseeing or just help know what's just around the immediate area. Step back. Now the next link is really all about the weather. It's going to bring the user to the Weather Channel's website. Now obviously when you're dealing with an all-outdoor location such as the Speedway, knowing the weather is going to be very important ahead of time. You want to make sure it's nice and sunny beforehand. You don't want to deal with it in the rain. So the Weather Channel is something that someone's going to want to check out before they take a trip. Heading back, we have the first advertisement for the Speedway. So it's a very simple animation. It helps deal with everything really, again, that the user might want to know. Let it play through. Try not to talk over it too much. Now it's going to really, again, it's going to mention all the different activities that the Speedway offers. It will mention the go-karts. It's going to show the mini golf, and will also reference the batting cages as well. We'll give a mentioning of Kingston, Rhode Island, just to remind the person who's watching again where it's located at, and hopefully convince someone to come and stop by. Let's play through. And so all of the advertisement videos are available on YouTube as well. I'll have links for that later in the slide. And so there's the mini golf. Alright, so that does it for that advertisement. That wraps it up. Now we can head back towards the next link and then the next part of the Speedway's website. So now we're here back at the PowerPoint again, over towards the advertising page. We can take a look at the second website that the Speedway has to offer here, the contact page. You click on that. This one offers the contact information down here on the left corner of the screen, the one on the red text. That offers the different phone numbers and also the address. It also has the business hours, which were mentioned earlier in the presentation. We scroll down here past the different logos. We do have another commercial, the advertisement for the Speedway. It does have sound. I'm going to mute it though for the presentation so that way I'm able to talk over it. Again though, if someone did want to watch the video with the full sound and volume and everything, I will have the links up for the video on YouTube later on in the presentation, so someone can take a look at that if they wanted. So this video is very similar to the Alice advertisement that I showed just a moment ago. Plenty of different views of mini golf here. Also had the go-karts a moment ago, which will come back and make another appearance. This is really just all with the hope of showing the guests that the Speedway is a good place to come to. They'll enjoy it if they decide to take a visit. Also, it does mention, again, the location for Kingston, Rhode Island, in case if a viewer would just need a reminder of where the business is located, even though the Speedway address is dotted around the different websites. Here it's coming up to a close right here. Again, the mentioning of Kingston, Rhode Island. So that's pretty much going to do it for that commercial. And so once the commercial is done, if the user is all set here on this page, the little home button down here in the bottom left corner, they can click on that. That will bring them back towards the initial website. We have again the information up here at the top about the Speedway, different links here in the middle, and then the original commercial that I showed earlier. The next slide. And that's pretty much going to just start wrapping everything up. Again, just a reminder really what the Speedway is about. It's all about fun and affordable outdoor entertainment that's available to a whole family. We did have the times listed back towards the beginning. Those are things that can be viewed on the website as well as the address. You have those two links right down here towards the bottom that any potential visitor to the Speedway, again, is encouraged to check out. And just for a review of the contact information, again, we have those two same links right up here on top, and also the two direct links towards YouTube for the two commercials in case if a visitor has a preference of where they might want to watch the video at. So it's pretty much going to wrap up this presentation for the Speedway. I hope that would cover anything that someone might want to know about the company. I hope it was useful, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So thank you for watching.